Okay, well, update. Time to put the car back on the rack. And she's definitely a bit long. It'll fit, but we won't be able to walk in front of it, so fine by me. This thing is huge. It'll be fine. We'll just have to make sure she's all balanced and good to go. Realistically, it's not that much heavier than a standard car. I mean, obviously it's 32 inches longer, but I mean, what's the added material? Some aluminum, a couple pieces of sheet metal. Obviously the floor is a little bit heavier, but I mean, you know, the frame, of course. Overall, maybe, I don't know, an extra 200 pounds, 300 pounds at the most. So it looks more intimidating than it is. We'll get it. Getting there. Alright, so since we got the car back on the rack, after mounting the body, we're able to come back underneath and finish up a few things. So for the shifter, I'm going to kind of keep it the basic GM design. We're not doing a cable. We're going to go ahead and make a rod assembly. Come from here. That's the factory Rolls shifter on the column. Just gonna run a rod right down to here. Obviously we'll have to adjust it. Typically it's what we do on all of them, but they're all a little bit different. I was able to drill holes through the frame here. Obviously all this will get tweaked and get bushings and springs and everything to keep it in place and keep it from vibrating, rattling. But this is the basic style, basic idea how we're going to do it. Usually works pretty well. Alright, so we're going to be bouncing back over to the master cylinder, the brake lines. All the brake lines underneath are ran, everything's hooked up to the proportion valve. And now that we got the booster and the master cylinder mounted, now we can go ahead and run our two lines down to the proportion valve. So I'm just using a 1/4 inch line. Video editing. So pretty much what I'm going to do here is just make like a template. Just get this 1/8 inch aluminum TIG rod. Just going to take it, bend it to the same path that the brake line is going to be using. And we'll just copy that later. So most of the time when I'm making up these lines, I normally just do everything by eye and it usually comes out really good. But since this is a little bit more compact area and you're going to see these, it's a little bit more difficult to work with, so it's just nicer to make a template beforehand and then just copy it later. So, but most of the time I can get away with just kind of mapping everything out and then bending as I go. Usually works out really well. Pretty much that's the basic bends and angles we're going to go with. Just try to keep it simple, keep everything out of the way, nice and tight. Match up like that. So it just gives us a guide to go by for when we make up the actual brake lines. So bends can be a little bit tricky. So if you guys are doing this stuff at home, it will help. So if you have your template, set your pipe up, set your tubing up in the bender here. You just kind of follow it, check it. Looks like that curve will be right where it's supposed to be. Make sure it's straight. Go ahead. Not quite a 90. Check it. Pretty much where we want it. And that's pretty much how you do brake lines. I'll tie everything into the proportioning valve underneath once I lift the car up. A lot of those bends you can kind of do by hand. I mean, they're pretty close, so you just tweak them a little bit by hand, pop everything off, put the other fittings on, and then screw it all together, installed. Everything's in, nice and tight. Looks good. Just try to keep everything symmetrical, flowing the same, equal bends, you know, just try to make everything look nice, clean, and simple. So, it's getting there.